Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Recently, I visited with Rob and Stacy, who are a dynamic duo, you know them, in real estate, and they tell you how and why their team is doing really great in this kind of a crazy market that we have. Take a look. I'm here at Rob and Stacy Real Estate. Hey guys, I love the office. It's so colorful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a great place to come to work every day.
Yes, it is.
Right? And I know you guys love what you do because you've been doing it a long time. You've been together like 22 years. And you've built onto your team. You've both been president of the board of real estate. Now, in that, what do you learn, Stacy?
You know, we've met a lot of other agents. We've gotten to know them, like them, enjoy working with them. Makes a transaction much easier if you know who you're working with.
I think for me, the biggest thing about being on the board was just being able to build those relationships with the other agents because, you know, we sell about 200 homes a year, and it's nice to know who's on the other end of that transaction, and it's easier to get through the transaction if you know that person and it's not just a voice on the other side of the phone. Now,
this market, guys, what about this market? What are you having to do now that you have never had to do?
It's a different market than we've ever seen. There's a lot of things you have to do if you're working with a buyer to be able to set your offer apart. We're doing things with appraisals, we're doing things with inspections, we're doing escalation clauses. There's just a number of things that are taken into consideration. Everyone is unique, obviously.
Right, and I mean, you can't drop the ball in this market, right, Stacy?
No, you have to be Johnny on the spot. Get them in the house quick. By the end of the day, the house may be gone. So they need to see the house first day it hits the market. And we try to do that. And I think that helps to having a team. If one of us isn't available, somebody is here. They can go show that house at a minute's notice.
Right, and that's so important. Weekends, you got to take that call, right? Now, let me just ask you, because you guys have been around for a while, there's lots of different things that go with selling a house. You've got appraisals, you've got inspections. You have relationships with a lot of people that you trust. Is that right, Rob?
Yeah, absolutely. People like to work with like a local lender. Other agents get turned off if they're working with an internet company where you're never going to get anybody on the phone. And as the agent, it's important that you help that buyer understand the importance of that. Or if you're representing the seller, it's important that they understand, if they're looking at multiple offers, you want to work with the one that's working with the local lender.
As good as your real estate company is, honestly, someone could lose a house if they're dealing with a lender that's going to take too long to get back to them. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
That's why you guys are on it, and your relationships are helping people get the right homes.
And I think it's very important to work with an agent that answers their phone right away, returns their calls, answers the emails. We're on it. We watch our phones almost to a fault, but we're going to answer the client right away.
Because you know what happens if you guys don't answer? They pick up the phone and call somebody else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Immediately.
Yeah.
So you work with buyers and you work with sellers.
We do. We try to help those sellers to be able to know the contract. We counsel them at our first session and let them know what to expect in selling the house and how to get the house ready. I think that's really important. We've got a great bank of people that will help us, painters and handyman.
Wait, painters? I've not even heard that in a real estate company. You know people that will come in and actually paint for the client?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yes.
See, so that would be something as a seller I would not want to worry about. And you guys have got this all under one umbrella.
Yeah, we pride ourselves on being full service. So anything the house needs to be able to get ready to hit the market, or if the inspection brings up things, you've got to have somebody that can get in there quickly and get it done affordably and with a good reputation so that everybody feels comfortable.
That's great.
A lot of people think, well, the house is going to sell right away. I don't need to do this or I don't need to do that. To get the best amount of money for your house, it needs to be in good shape.
It's got to be feng shuied, right?
That's right.
I mean, it's important where things land, and you've got people that you know that will get that done. Say maybe there's a broken step or something. You know who to call that will get that kind of thing done so that it's all ready to go.
We do.
Right.
Yeah, it's timing. Now, speaking of, is now a good time to sell a house?
Absolutely, now's a good time to sell the house. The market is starved for inventory, so prices are continuing to go up. Most of our sellers are seeing multiple offers, and it's a great time. Interest rates are going up, so buyers are scurrying to get things done.
Absolutely. Thank you both so much. Rob and Stacy, real estate, expect more.